Okay, so I get a lot of questions about food, so I've decided to do what I eat in a day as a Peace Corps volunteer in Eastern Uganda. So I'm gonna show you this isn't gonna be like a cool influencer video. This is just gonna be me on a Wednesday morning talking to this phone. This is part of my grocery haul. It's not the whole thing because I've consumed a lot of it. But I just wanted to give you an idea of like what I have to work with. There's some mangoes. So I got 10 tomatoes, 10 green peppers, 2 cloves of garlic, a kilogram of onions, 3 mangoes, a bag of potatoes, and I think that's it. Oh, and a tray of eggs, 36 eggs. This one's all fucked up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Anyways, yeah, and that cost me around, I think it was 25,000 shillings, which is like $5. So when I cannot get oatmeal anywhere near where I live, but when I go to an urban center, I buy these like giant bags of it. So while that lasts, that's what I'll be having for breakfast. So we're getting started with the day. Right now I have apples. I can only get apples in town. So I usually run out like before I'm able to buy more, but I have 2 left. So I cut them into like really small pieces and then put that in the oatmeal in lieu of like berries. I don't know where my phone. Okay, this is natural, right? This is me in my apron that my boyfriend got for me because I just can't seem to consume anything without destroying my clothing. And clothes aren't like super easy to get here, so. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the day that I filmed that the other day turned out to not be a typical day because my boss came and visited me and ended up taking me for lunch at an urban center that's like an hour away from me that is a little more touristy. And I got a chicken burger and some fries and absolutely died and went to heaven that day. I felt like super, like with that protein, and there was lettuce and like just things that I never normally get to eat. So I decided not to film that day because it was absolutely not representative of what my diet normally looks like. Just something really nice that they did for me when we had to go to the bank in that town, and I asked if they'd stop and let me have a burger, and they said yes. So I decided to pick it back up today at lunchtime because I ate the oatmeal again this morning, and I'm doing lunch right now. I'm making basically like a vegetable soup. I have a stovetop pressure cooker that I commonly use for my meals. So this soup is gonna have green bell pepper, garlic, tomatoes, onions, potatoes, and some rice. I'm experimenting with adding rice this time because I'm out of carrots and I feel like it just needs like, my only problem with this meal is that I don't always feel like totally filled afterward because it doesn't have enough like carbs. So yeah, I'm putting in some rice. We're gonna see how that goes. And yeah, so this is my progress right now. I'm just starting to cut things up. So yeah. Okay, so here is the assortment of things that I'm about to put into this pressure cooker. I'm gonna start by sauteing also I have a gas stove. I'm gonna saute these aromatic. So essentially what I'm gonna do is, after I've sauteed this for a little bit, I'm crying because of the onions. But I'm gonna saute this for a little bit and then I'm gonna mix it all together. Oh my God. I'm gonna mix it together. Add some water. If I had access to vegetable stock or like chicken stock, that is absolutely what I would be using, but I don't. So it's kind of going to be like heavily seasoned water that I put in there, but it actually comes out like the flavors, if I make sure to add enough seasoning, it actually comes out really good. So yeah, I'm going to put that all in there together and then It cooks for like 10 minutes and then it's ready to go. Okay, so here's the finished product. I just like taste tested it to make sure that everything got fully cooked. It came out great. I think the rice is a good addition. I was worried that it wouldn't cook through. So yeah, that's gonna be my lunch and probably at least part of my dinner, depending on how much of it I house right now. So yeah, that's the end of my lunch sharing part. Okay, so you know it's the end of the day because I'm wearing my very scandalous pants right now. Don't tell anybody. I definitely like wouldn't wear this outfit in public. Okay, I'm trying to, this room, the light doesn't work. So I'm gonna, in my kitchen, I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here. I ended up not finishing the soup, so I have like a full bowl of it left, and that's gonna be, well actually no, it's not a full bowl. I have like a half a bowl left of it, so that's gonna be what I have for lunch, or for dinner. That is probably not enough food. Definitely not enough food for me, so I'll probably end up scrambling some eggs later if I continue to be hungry. It's like 8 p.m. right now. I'm not gonna show that because everybody knows we scramble eggs the same way in Uganda as you do anywhere else. I think I want to maybe give like some summative thoughts about the food thing. If you're wondering if I want to eat this for dinner, the answer is no, I don't. I don't have a fridge, so it's kind of like I either eat it or it goes to waste. So it's not gonna sit overnight like that. So I think the biggest thing that I struggle with is a lack of variety, because people ask me a lot if I get enough to eat, and the answer is yeah, I do. But I don't really, I stop enjoying the food because I can make different things with it, with the ingredients I have, but it's all the same flavors because I have the same like ingredients every time. So it gets old, and I think especially like I have the same meal for lunch and for dinner most days, because if I have any leftovers, like I have to eat it the same day. So is there anything else I wanted to share about food? Yeah, variety is the hardest part. Not having a fridge isn't as hard as I thought. The thing that's hard about it is like the effort. I can't meal prep like a week's worth of food because I can't, like, so I have to cook a meal. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say, is that if you're wondering why I'm at home for every meal, it's because I live very, very close to my workplace. I live basically at my workplace, so I just come home and cook food and then go back to work. And that's why I don't pack lunch. The teachers at school, some of them will eat there, and it's usually like a starch, like posho or matoke, which is just a refined starch, and like beans. I personally need like some vegetables in my diet, so I usually don't eat with them. And not all of them eat at the school. But yeah, this is probably longer than it needs to be. Thanks for watching if you're bored enough to have made it through to this point. Thank you, bye.